Yesterday I just went on a 1 hour run. So I went from like the little house of mine and I did the whole fucking tour of my city for 1 hour. My knees were fucking shaking. Most people, when they do a 1 hour run, and it was literally nighttime, right? It was like maybe like 7 p.m, 8 p.m. when I came back. 1 fucking hour of running. Most people, if they would do like a 1 hour run, what do you think they would do? They would be like, yes, fuck it, I've done this 1 hour walk, I feel so good about myself. They would even go and have a fucking cheat meal, because like they've done a lot of calories, right? They would have a cheat meal. I felt nothing. I wasn't like, yeah, fuck it, I've done this thing, right? I wasn't proud of myself. I felt nothing. I woke up this morning and my legs were fine. And so this is when I realized one thing that is incredibly important if you want to be proud of yourself and overall if you want to improve your mental health. You aren't proud of yourself because deep down inside of you, you know that you can do more. You know that you can do more. If you're like a complete beginner right now, if you've been doing all of the bad habits right now up to yourself, if you've been like watching porn every single day, you've been like eating junk food every single day, you've been scrolling, doom scrolling, edging and shit, like all of the things. If you've been doing all of that, and you start doing the good habits right now, you will feel proud of yourself. Because you did more than before. You did more than before. And the example, the story that I've just told you right now, it may not be really relatable to you because I am pretty much a lot advanced in mental health and in discipline than 90% of people out there. So this is why a 1 hour walk for me feels nothing because I know I can do more. But imagine if you just keep on improving your mental health. 2 weeks into meditation, doing the good habits, gratitude journaling, you make incredible progress. And then you hit this point when you just wake up and you go through the motion and you're not really, you're used to just do 3 minutes of meditation right now. So you sit down, you do the 3 minutes meditation and then, you just do the 3 minutes meditation and then you go back and then you go and do the gratitude journaling and you write down, usually you write down two gratitude journaling prompts. So you write down 2 things that you're grateful for, my mother, my father, okay, fine. You don't feel anything. Afterwards, what you usually do is that you go to the gym or you go to school. So you go to school, then you're proper bored. You're basically just going through the motions, right? I bet that in that moment, you just don't feel proud of yourself, right? You just don't. You just don't feel proud of yourself because your body and your mind know that they can do more. They know that they can do more. And bro, I'm telling you, if you are not proud of yourself, if you don't live a life when you're reaching your potential, your mental health is just going to be shit, bro. Your mental health is just going to be shit. And by the way, bro, if you want to improve your mental health even faster than with those 3 videos, I've made a program, a 2 weeks long program, which is called HNF 14, the HNF 14 program. And it's so effective. It was so effective on me. I'm giving away free coaching calls right now. First link in the description if you are interested. But yeah, then how can you actually do more? How can you just get back this sort of feeling of being proud of yourself? And I've just answered the question basically before I've actually asked the fucking question. Basically, you go and do more. You need to be introduced to the concept of progressive overload. Progressive overload is when you go to the gym and imagine bench press, for example, or squat maybe. You go and do squat and you have the empty barbell on your back and you do squat and it feels really hard, because you do squat and it feels really hard and you've never really done squats before. Next week, if you recover well and you eat a lot and everything, you might have 2.5 plates on each side of the bar, you know what I mean? And then, you go and do squats and it feels hard again. If you keep on doing that, if you keep on progressive overloading the squat movement for 1 year, you go from squatting the empty bar, only the empty bar for reps, to squatting 2 plates maybe, I don't know, some crazy shit like that, 2 big ass, 20 kilo plates on each side. Why? Because you've actually progressive overloaded, right? You've progressed, you did progressive overload basically. And I guarantee that if you go back to doing your normal squat with the empty barbell, you wouldn't feel proud of yourself, right? Because this is like the level, like this is basically just warm up for you, right? If right now you can squat 60 kg for reps and you go and do 40 kg, you would not be like, oh yes, bro, I'm so proud of myself, because you know that you can do more. You know that you can do more of it. Like you've basically just like, you got used to doing more than the weight that you're currently eating right now. Does that make sense? So what do you think I'm going to tell you, bro? If you want to be proud of yourself, what do you think I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell you, do more. If you used to just doing 3 minutes of meditation, or even 1 minute, do 2 minutes of meditation. Do 5 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of meditation, right? I am used right now to do 5 minutes of meditation every single morning. So tomorrow, I'm going to increase it to like 6-7 minutes of meditation. And afterwards, I'm going to feel like a little bit more proud of myself because I did more. You need to understand this. If you want to improve your mental health, and if you want to do basically anything in life, you need to go from your starting point, and you need to just progressive overload. You need to do more and more and more and more. As simple as that. You want to make, you want to make muscle in the gym, you need to add more weight over time. Not in like one time when you just add a bunch of weight and you just can't hit it and you just end up injuring yourself. Like this would be retarded. But you add more and you do more of the rep. You add more weight over time. The overtime word is really important. So right now, if you're used to just writing down 2 things in your gratitude journaling, oh yeah, I'm grateful for my mother, and then you just don't write anything else basically. Force yourself the next day, or the next time that you're journaling, force yourself to write down 3 detailed gratitude journaling prompts. Force yourself to do that. And I bet you're going to just feel a little bit more proud of yourself. If you're right now like a complete beginner right now, if you're a complete beginner and you just like, you do all of the bad habits and none of the good ones basically. If you start doing meditation, if you start with 1 minute of meditation, you will be proud of yourself because you did more good habits than before. So you will feel proud of yourself. If you watch porn every single day and you don't watch porn on this day, you will feel proud of yourself because you did less of the porn, right? And you did like less of the bad habits and more of a good habit. You did more NoFap, and you will feel more proud of yourself. This is the key to actually feeling proud of yourself. This is the key to improving your mental health. This is the key to just like having like such a fucking good life quality, bro. Because think about it, if you can be proud of yourself every single fucking day, bro, the life that you're going to live is going to be fucking awesome, right? Imagine if you could just be a little bit more proud of yourself every single day of your life. You would live each fucking day with a smile on your face. And so if you keep on doing more every week, every day, every month, you will reach this goal of like becoming more proud of yourself, having more self-respect, more self-esteem, and this will improve your mental health dramatically. And again, bro, if you want free coaching calls from me, and I've designed this like HNF 14 program, which is fucking like, bro, which is ruthless against depression because it fucking works on me, and it worked so fucking well on me. I'm literally giving away free coaching calls right now because I want it to be spread. Like I want people to know it, to know about it. I want more and more and more fucking people to know about the HNF 14, which is my program that I've made to beat fucking depression in just 14 days, basically 2 weeks. So go and check the first link in the description, bro, if you want to start the coaching right now, if you want to transform your mental health. Goodbye.